Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Talon in the top lane with Conquer, Presence of Mind, Tenacity with the Last Stand, Biscuits, Magical Footwear, Attack Speed 80, and Armor. The first tip is make sure you ban a mid lane champion. That way they'll think you're Talon mid. So it actually helps a lot. I think Talon mid has a worse champ up spread than Talon top lane. Talon top only really struggles against Darius and Malphite. Everything else he goes even against or has an advantage. Talon top is hidden OP. We started with the longsword refill. You can start with corruption. Going for the longsword lets you hit your first item's power spike faster, which is why we also took free boots. That way we don't have to invest in boots, throw off our power spike by 300 gold. You can go for prowlers or gore drinker first item, or even eclipse. I think gore drinker is way better though. Gore drinker is such a strong item. Only time I would ever go for eclipse or prowlers is if their whole team's pretty much squishy. Otherwise, one armor item negates all that hard work of lethality stacking. We can shove in on this guy early. Got him with both sides of the rake. The back end of the rake is what does most of the damage. We scraped off his thing. I'll force a big engagement with him there. We're tanking his backline minion, so it's not the best engagement in the world, but we have biscuits to heal with. I want to take full control. That way I can look to get off a ward and just snowball the game. I want to be able to abuse his jungler. We can't kill him underneath turret. We could poke him with W's. I'll actually go ahead and do that and then I'll leave. We get mana back every time from Presence of Mind. We've already gotten back nearly 40 mana. So almost a free W. Pretty sweet. Nunu usually ganks a lot early. Getting an offensive ward down helps a lot. If you don't feel comfortable going that deep, just lay it in that bush instead. Looks like we're going to miss one melee creep worth of XP. It's unfortunate. We're going to get the XP from that one. And we're still up CS. This trade's fine. He has minion advantage, so I have to back off. If I had ignite, I would have just all-ended him there. And that's an easy kill setup for my jungler. Beautiful gank. Talon's very hard to gank once he's level 3. He has his wall jump and everything. We see Nunu's top side now. Rengar might be able to invade that off of our vision. I don't think Rengar realizes how low on health I am. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. I just can't, I'm too low. If I had half health, I would look for it. Nunu went for first strike. That's pretty cheese. I've never played first strike Nunu. I think phase rush just offers a lot more. Look for call fields. We'll TP back to lane and grab a control word. You want to try to keep your E up as much as possible on the most important walls. Don't use it just because. Only use it if you're basically going to die, because once it's on cooldown, you'll leave yourself stranded. The cooldowns are really long per piece of wall or structure that you use. Scion's still missing. That's kind of weird. We're going to look to max our rake first for its trading potential, and its stats it gives is just really nice per level. Trading potential and wave clear mainly. Your Q is a good auto attack resetter on Talon. It does more damage if you don't use it as a jump, which is kind of weird. We got our passive off on him. Alright, we got this push. We can look to roam now. I don't think we'll really outscale Scion per se. Not many champions do. So we're gonna need to look for roams when we have the opportunity like this. I'll flash Q to him. I'll save W. Never mind. We could get to him without having to use our flash. Yeah, I can't save him. Got him though. I can't save Rengar. Looks like he flashes out. Auto attack Q reset R. Still have our wall jump. This guy's a goner. Got the slow on him. R's gonna go cover top side. That's the right play. She's gonna grab a huge crashing wave. It's not like Sion can threaten a kill on her anyways. Try to dump this wave and then we'll look for the reset. We can get a massive item power spike here. It's post 5-minute mark, so it's worth staying for some turret plate. Vlad's still missing, so I assume he's waiting for an item. Alright, we're out of here. Get a ward over, make sure Nunu doesn't mess with us. Looks like Ari's playing top for now. Sion most likely has armor, not magic resist, so that'll probably work out just fine. Iron Spike Whip's essentially an auto attack resetter, and it also outranges our autos by quite a bit. Your Qs outrange your autos a lot too. The dash range and even just the poke range on it, you see the circle's bigger. It's an auto attack extender and an auto attack resetter and a potential jump if they're far enough away. It also goes over walls and stuff if you have vision of them. It's pretty neat. Oh, I didn't get him with my last auto attack. I trolled hard there. I could have done way more damage if we played that a little bit different. He's low enough we can one-shot him now. It doesn't look like Vlad wants to follow this up. He probably realizes it's very dangerous. He is kind of following. He's following very loosely. I think Nunu's going for Gromp or Wolves. He just lost his Wolves. Talon does bonus damage against monsters. Feels bad for Nunu. Vlad, you don't want to fight this, buddy. Yeah, you can't do anything. I'll eat my biscuit and blow half mana. We're putting a lot of pressure on their junglers, making it hard for him to play the game. Meanwhile, our jungler can kind of just... He dies here. Auto attack, Q reset, Iron Spike Whip, auto attack. Cycled him really hard. I have my E. We can't really die here. This Nunu being here is weird because he's giving vision of... He's given vision of where he's at, which lets my laners play a lot more aggressive. As a jungler, you don't want to give vision of yourself unless you're getting like really big value to do so. I can't stay. It's too risky. We're missing so much health. And our R's on cooldown. We can get our full Gore Drinker and we can look to get a tier now. I'll sell my control word for it. Tier's really, really good on Talon. Mana Moon hits like a truck. The Muramana, massive on-hit damage. Attacks against champions deal a crap load of extra physical damage on hits or auto attack and Q. Plus, it's going to be giving us loads and loads of physical damage and ability haste. It's an amazing item. Wow, I missed all of those. That was fantastic. We're gonna rake max range Q him. Missed him with the Gore Drinker. That's sad. Now we'll look to roam after we shove. If your opponent isn't willing to play against you, you're gonna end up shoving wave and then roaming. That's all you can really do at that point. This is an awesome roam. We have our slightly magical footwear, so we're really fast. We'll pop R. Double Gore Drinker. Got her with the... Ooh, actually missed that. Auto attack Q reset. I also used it as a jump there since she was moving faster than us. We needed to hold on to Q to use it as a gap closer rather than a raw auto reset. Zeri is one of the most broken champs in the game for 1 vs 9. She's basically what Kalista used to be back in Kalista's heyday. Auto attack Q reset. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. We can look for a plate, shove, invade Nunu's jungle when we don't have minions. Yeah, we'll go Nunu's jungle here in a second. I just saw him, he's in mid right now. We can kill him if he crosses over. He's most likely going to go for top scuttle, so I can just go bot. That's fine. Rengar's pretty fed. I don't think Zeri's going to be able to get away from him. In fact, she did. Auto attack Gore Drinker. Q auto Gore Drinker there. Weave in as much damage as possible. I didn't bother throwing out W. She's moving so fast. I just needed to get down. Guaranteed damage. He's going to miss cannon, and he's not happy about that. We just pushed him off cannon. He's going to want revenge. He's going to hold that against us. Oh my god, we just missed cannon ourselves. I guess that evens things out. I want Nunu's red buff. Ah, it sucked. Couldn't close on him. He has magical foot, slightly magical boots as well, so he's not slow. He's gonna try to push me off red. That's where he thinks I am right now. I might be on a ward. The fact that he's delayed his approach. He slowed his roll there. Okay, so Nunu probably isn't coming then. If Lats canceled his collapse, Nunu probably pinged him off because it was a bad situation. Could go bot. I'll just go mid. I have red buff. I need to get my autos on him ASAP. I'll still get the XP from these. I will miss a little bit of the gold. We can totally kill this Vlad. We have item advantage on him. Nunu's out of position. I'm out of here. Nice try. Vlad does have Ignite. I have to use Gore Drinker on him immediately to heal. Just like that. Oh, nice. We missed another cannon. Sick. That's kind of funny. Trying to camp Talon is generally not a good idea. Just doesn't work. I'm going to go ahead and delay my tier 2 boots and just build more damage. Going for mobility boots is actually trash on Talon. Not many champions can go mobility boots these days after its price increase and overall nerf. Mobies is for a select few supports. I don't think there's a single non-support champion that builds Mobies these days. Supposedly someone's roaming. I have my E though. Double Gore Drinker. This is why Gore Drinker's OP, guys. We're straight up fighting them 2 versus 1. 2 versus 1. Why? Because we have Gore Drinker. If we weren't Gore Drinker, no way. Beautiful. Nunu was charging his R. I almost ran into it. That was really cheesy of him. Nice. First cannon we've got. Pretty much. I'm going to walk up, auto attack Q him if I can. Yeah, he used his blood pool too early. He didn't actually dodge anything with it, and I didn't take turret aggro before he popped it. He panicked a little bit. We can reset, get Mana Moon. We can also pick up tier 2 boots. This is a really good recall. Our R's on cooldown, so we're not losing ultimate. Or I should say not losing, but there's no... What's the right word here? There's no opportunity cost because our R's on cooldown and we have no sums, so the opportunity cost is very low for resetting. We're not missing out on much. Control word refill. continue to shove out waves since they're not willing to fight us, and then we'll keep roaming, putting pressure on their jungler. And I could still poke with W's. It's harder and harder to poke people down though since they have items. I have E, they can't kill me. As long as I keep my E up on the closest covers. I think they know that too. Trying to get him off a rock up. Oh my goodness, I almost just died. Nice. As long as you keep 𝐒𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 alive, she can keep you alive. If we have to do a little bit of tanking for her, that's what we have to do. I've played a lot of 𝐒𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 over this season, so I understand that concept very well. I know the pain of being focused on 𝐒𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 and your teammates watch you die. Rell doesn't have Ignite. I could pop Gore Drinker on her. Kill her pretty quick. I'll be taking these. Oh, I want to jump over. I don't want to put my E on cooldown. I need an escape route since I'm so deep. If I use my E over this wall, put myself in a bad spot. I'll let him hit me, and I hop over. I don't know what Aphelios is doing. The only reason I did that was to try to save him. I could have hopped over whenever I wanted. I was trying to eat this snowball. Hey, good luck, Ziri. I know she has a Talon wall jump. She only has one at a time, though. Oh, this guy's in trouble. Got off my Gore Drinker. I kind of need 𝐒𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 now. I lost too much health. The thing is, I don't know if he has Ignite up. If he has Ignite up, then this could get really bad. I need to hit him with a Gore Drinker ASAP. Alright, we'll take red buff. Don't mind if I do. Noon is dead, so is Ziri. The only one who can push me off it's Vlad. I doubt he will though. 𝐒𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 can just back me up. Looks like Vlad is coming to push me. 𝐒𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 wants to reset, I'll leave then. If I was full health, I could stay. It is what it is. Noon is sitting at a juicy 85 CS. What a big boy. The Sion's actually incredibly fed. It's a lot more fed than I would like. He could solo carry this game if I throw my shutdown. Got him. Our movement speed bonus, he can't outrun that. He would need phase rush. Him going area was a big mistake this game. That was either by accident or greed because he was up against... Because he thought he was going to use that against Ahri. I don't think Ahri's meta on Vlad, though. Pretty sure Vlad always goes... Pretty sure he goes is like electrocute or phase rush every time. Ahri's not going to do anything. Maybe he did that because he thought he was playing against me and he thought he could just like auto Q me, but that wouldn't even make sense because Talon W outranges Vlad auto range, so it's just a weird choice. Must have been an accident. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, brah. And we're tanky. We're not even squishy. We have 2200 health with a Gore Drinker, which is very heavy healing there. 68 health plus 10% of our missing health. It gets lower on cooldown per ability haste, and we have 80 ability haste. Then we hop right over. You can tank like a meal on Talon and never really be in true harm's way. Such a broken champ. As long as you don't throw shutdown, he's a good he's an 80 Evelyn, but he doesn't suck. Evelyn has so many things wrong with her kit that Like, imagine if somehow Gore Drinker was meta on Evelyn, how broken she would be. Imagine if Evelyn could access things like Mana Moon and Black Cleaver, you know? A lot of people don't realize that physical damage items, they're so much better on average. Well, at least we got his R. This Scion's getting huge. We have to have Black Cleaver to kill him. We have our Mana Moon stacked. It is now a Merlin mana. Gonna be chunking. This is a weird fight to force. We could just wait for Dragon. Soraka already burned her E. That's a lot of damage we did to Nunu there. Didn't even have to use R. I'll attack W. Saving Q is a gap closer so I can finish her off. What'd she hit? I can't even see. She's blind sniping. Vanguard bit off more than he could chew. Nicked him with the back end of the W. Oh wait, I'm taking turret. What the heck? Heal me, Soraka. Heal me. Oh my gosh, her heal does nothing. How is her heal that weak? She's not behind. She has like a normal amount of items. Nunu's gonna W from base. That's a big danger. Scion's scaling won't matter as long as we don't throw our shutdown. His team's so far behind, it's going to be hard for them to kill us through Soraka hills as a team. Talon does bonus damage against monsters. That's why Talon jungle's so good and why I make guides on him. He's one of my favorite champions. Can play top, mid, jungle. Alright, final item. Close to final. We could pick up Titanic, would be good. Bork wouldn't be terrible. Probably safer to go for Surls for more armor penetration. Their support stacking armor, their jungler stacking armor, and I wouldn't be surprised if Nunu's started to switch because he's getting gutted so hard. He's getting killed so fast. I don't think first strike Nunu's good. I want that red buff. Red buff's a big deal. I can solo Scion right now. Even though he has Hullbreaker. It's only possible because of the Black Cleaver. I'll see where he's going. Oh, okay. Alright, Scion. Soraka's backing. I don't think I need her though. Me and Scion are same level. He doesn't... I don't know. I think we're fine here. Keep his weight off my turret. I don't know, maybe I do lose this. Yeah, I think I would have actually lost this. Yeah, I definitely lost this fight without Soraka. He's gonna kill all of our minions. Jeez. Yeah, Scion's a scary scaler, man. Even with my IM advantage, even like with everything taken into account. Sheesh. He was straight up gonna win that. He had his Sunfire Aegis stacked up, Flame Touch. His autos were chunking me. Good thing Soraka backed. I would have had to reset and Scion would have gotten at least one turret. I would have had to jump over the wall to retreat without the Raka there. Sheesh. Maybe if I had Hullbreaker, I'd win that. Possible. Very possible. Alright. We just need to back out here. Triple Gore Drinker. Oh my god, and I died. I bled shutdown. That was really bad. I should have just left. I think turret gave vision of me during that conflict when I was in my R, and that was just so much value I couldn't outplay. I should have just gotten out of there. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Apologies in advance. Oh boy, I didn't have any coffee today. Trying to take a little break from coffee. I think it's one of those things where it's better to have as a treat than it is to have as a crutch. It's also hard to gauge your actual mental acuteness when you're on coffee. It makes you feel like you're sharp and you're alive, but in reality, if you're doing a performance-based thing, you can certainly tell a difference. Now, with that being said, if you're groggy enough to where that grogginess is affecting your performance, then sure, the coffee could very well enhance it. But the coffee, in my opinion, creates a ceiling to your performance in a sense. It can create an artificial ceiling, in my opinion. Ziri, I don't think she meant to do that. That was kind of jank. That was very janky. Sion's gonna get kited out so hard here. And yeah, I think we just... I guess we'll finish Baron. That's fine. We might have been able to end. Ziri's going to be up soon, so tough call. Baron's definitely the safer call. We could Baron into Dragon. Rengar's not that tanky. He went for Eclipse. I guess I'll go solo Dragon. Rengar has 6k, so he wants to reset. I could easily solo Dragon right now. Even with 700 health. Nunu may be on his way. I'll pull it out just in case. I don't want him to be able to flop the wall really quick and steal it. Alright. We can finish off our Surls. Let's go, boys. Now we should have... There's no such thing as 100% armor penetration. It's just juicy clickbait. It only lets you get up to 50%. I've tested it. Tested it on I forget what I was playing, but I was on a champion where you could actually test it at caps. But we're gonna have basically as much armor penetration as we can have here with the Surldis and Black Cleaver. Yeah. I had Divine Sunder. I was playing Pantheon. Divine Sunder gives percent base armor penetration, so does Surld's, and Pantheon R gives 30%, and mine capped at 50%. So for you personally, your own shred you can have is 50%. Black Cleaver applies differently, where it removes their armor for all of your teammates to benefit from. Very nice. And that's a wrap. It's gotta be, right? The only one alive is Sion. Sion can't do anything by himself in these situations. He gets kited out. Everyone runs away from him. He doesn't have a speed up in his kit other than his R. He lands the Q, and boy, did that hurt. Parkour to the other side. He might actually he killed Rengar. That's hilarious. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed the Talon top lane. Let's take a look at the graphs. Looking at damage ultimate champions, we did have the most in the game at 38,000. Pretty happy with that. Damage taken took the most in the game. Sion, if you look at his damage mitigate, it's gonna be a lot higher than ours though, so technically he took the most. But if you look at just damage taken, we took the most. Gore Drinker OP. Got really good value out of all of our runes. Super happy with this build in top lane Talon. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you enjoyed this video and the build, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.